welcome or welcome back to Stuffy Creates. As you can see, my previous project video that you've already seen in a video, I just have extra resin, so I am going to attempt to seal these bubbles in my seal here. They're all open bubbles. I can feel them. They're very texturized. So I did go ahead and already attempted this, and I filled most of the bubbles. Like, there used to be bubbles all along here, and they've been filled. The only issue, I didn't get these ones over here, but the only issue is when I filled the bubbles, it's clear resin. So you can still see them, even though that's filled, you can still see them. So I'm gonna have to do the same color as this. So I have leftover resin from these eggs that I am going to color this color and dunk Mr. Turtle into it, or turtle, seal into it, and then place him on the mat to cure overnight. Fingers crossed. All right, here we go. Alright, so I've coated it completely. Let's see how well that does. Without trying to disturb my eggs for my other project. I still have resin left over, so I'm going to just fill something with it. And I'll be back to show you the seal after 24 hours. The seal, which you'll see the completed when the dolphin's completed, but it's the same thing. Got the bubbles it's texturized. Like, if I can seal the bubbles and not feel them, I'm okay with that. I mean, if I can still see the bubbles in it like this, I'm okay with that. It's fine. I just don't want to feel them. So I let the resin sit for a little bit. So now we are going to coat it. All right, here we go. And the extra resin, I was going to fill this octopus up again. I had like a really cool idea of what I want to put in it. It lint rolled it and it's still got crap in it. All right, so here we go. here we have the seal. I had to do a lot of sanding on the bottom to get the excess resin off, because that grid silicone mat, it had a bunch of spots on it. So I've sanded down and polished the bottom. As you can see, polishing does not make it shiny like it is unpolished. And it's always going to be like that. And I accidentally got some sandpaper there, but that's okay. And then the other thing is I filled the bubbles. I got most of them, as you can see here, but I didn't get all of them. So wherever I sanded, or well, when I sanded, all the dust went into the little holes. So I got to work on getting those out, and then I will try to seal it some more, or just leave it as it is, because like I said, I made these for me, so it doesn't bother me. And then here is the whale dolphin. So the reason why I think this is a whale, because it has a mouth right here. It is very hard to see on camera, but it has a mouth right here. Dolphins do not have that. So that's what makes me think it's a whale. I'm not a whale, a shark. Anyway, so same thing. You can kind of see two spots there. But I sanded it down the best I could. It's the bottom. I want it to be as flat as possible. Again, I filled bubbles in, as you saw. But you can see where I didn't fill the bubbles in is where the dust went into the little crevices. But like I said, I made these for me, so if I'm happy, I'm happy. And then you saw with the rest of extra resin from the dolphin, I filled this. I don't remember if I showed this on camera, but I filled this. Made some cute little stars. Grab a couple. So here's the stars. I love them. They're so pretty. These would actually make a really, really cute wind chime. So this, or charms, either or. And then I also did the octopus, and I waited patiently. It does not have a lot of bubbles, but the one spot it does have bubbles is back here. I worked and worked and worked and popped those bubbles in this spot in the mold as best as I could before it cured. I feel like I got most of them, but they're still there. So I don't know, because what happens is when the bubbles are rising to the surface, they get caught up in here of the mold. So I was literally sticking like toothpicks in there and popping them. I was going around in there like that. I got most of them. They're not really that bad. I mean, you're gonna get bubbles on projects. You're gonna get not gonna get bubbles on projects. It's the thing. But I will say waiting and being more patient, letting it sit after stirring it does help. Like, this is not as bad as my previous ones. Let me go grab one and we'll see. Okay, so here's my first one. I don't know if you guys can see the bubbles, but it's all over, right? Here is my second one. This one's worse. You can see them all around here. This one I did not wait for it to cure. Or not cure, wait for the bubbles to sit. So as you can see, especially with these two, you can see waiting does help. Not waiting, waiting, not waiting, waiting. I mean, you're still going to get bubbles in it, but there's no way around it. And these two are actually the same brand of resin This one is a Temu brand of resin. So you can see the Temu version versus a more expensive version. They're about the same. But honestly, I didn't wait with this one. So this one I did wait a little bit. But anyway, enough of that. I do absolutely love how this one turned out with like the glitter on the inside. Makes it look like his brain's all broken up. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I think he's cute. He's adorable. Definitely a prettier color than this one. But there's one more thing I want to try. I actually want to try doing 2 different mica powders. Just to see how those look together. Doing it like I marbled this one. So doing a lighter mica powder and a darker mica powder and seeing how it looks, because I think it'd be really pretty because mica powders are typically shiny like this. So I don't know if you can see it on camera because of the glare, but it's like a sparkle to it. I don't know. I think it'd be really cool. So these star charms are available for ordering in any style that you want. These ones I'll probably use for myself because it's my favorite color. So, I mean, it's close to my favorite color as you can get. But anyway, so if anybody is interested in purchasing this one, I'm gonna redo the bubbles here. Or if anybody's interested in purchasing this one, again, I'm going to fix these bubbles as well. And if anybody is interested in this one, they are all available. All right. Thank you all for watching, and I look forward to seeing you all in my next one. Thanks, guys. Bye. Have a good one.